Yeah, it's about that time, right? Earlier this morning, on September 18th, 2021, I released a short tweet saying that I would basically be creating a vlog today. And well, here we are, pretty much. Today is now the afternoon of September 18th, 2021. And I've come by to mention that, well, in accordance with what the tweet had said, I will apparently be cutting down certain series off of the channel. For that, I would like to go ahead and address it a little more clearly, since I now have more time on my hands. Basically, what I'm explaining here is that this is exactly what is going to happen. It is exactly what will be taking place soon. I will in fact be cutting down several programs from the channel. And I do not mean by deleting all of the episodes from all of them. I'm simply referring to the fact that I'm cutting down the number of episodes that I had originally planned for most of these series since the very beginning. For example, Films I Should Have Talked About Years Ago is currently going in at over 75 episodes. But unfortunately speaking, because of how much work I've pretty much had to do in real life, other than the channel, other than my typical filmmaking sprees, I've had lots of other unique job opportunities that I was able to take up, and therefore much more of my time has been taken, pretty much. And free time of mine has become rather scarce. To do GWK content is a bit of an underrated joke, in a way. Because for an entire week, I was never able to get back to any of that stuff. And that's mostly for a few reasons. First of all, when discussing some of the content that I have alongside Films I Should Have Talked About Years Ago, that also includes mainline GWK Season 6, which is still going to be rolling on until November, and then I also have GWK Leftovers, which has been going on for almost a month, and then I have Facecam Specials Insurgents, The Enlightening Venture, which is sort of a new tangent on one Facecam Specials Insurgents has already accomplished, and we also can't forget to mention Survival of No Limits, and many other unique shows that are currently running pretty much. I will unfortunately have to say that alongside with many other things that I happen to do today, it's gotten a little difficult on most parts to try and get some of these episodes uploaded. And there are a couple of reasons for this. Computer troubles, internet-related connectivity issues that are taking place. I mean, that's actually what's causing some of the files to upload at even longer times. I tell ya, just to upload a single episode of GWK Leftovers could take as much as 45 minutes. That is way too long. Usually it would not even take 10 minutes to upload, but now it's at 45. And I got a feeling that computer troubles and internet issues are they're apparently both contributing to the problem, compounding it, making it a little worse than it already has been. We also can't forget that, well, the quantity of videos that I upload every single day is staggeringly high. Especially on account of the fact that, well, with some series I plan on getting out of the way as quickly as possible by marathon rushing through certain things, while others I do try to level it out as much as I can in order to basically get ourselves a good schedule taking place, so this way I'm neither late or early when it comes to finishing these things. Just to describe what I have going on today, at this point in time, I have mainline GWK Season 6, The Enlightening Venture, Leftovers, Honest G No Wax Season 2, Hot Wheels Hilarity DIY, and Hot Wheels Hilarity Under the Spotlight, Survival of No Limits, Films I Should Have Talked About Years Ago, and then of course there are the occasional things relating to unofficial podiatry and milestone challenges. And being that there's going to be a time where I might want to do some more of both of them, it's gotten to the point where it's a little bit ridiculous. Having all these new shows taking place at the same time has gotten a lot of things taking my time. And even more so, with the fact that I also have other things as a way to make extra money. I tell you, a lot of jobs that I'm having are usually out of the county, which are sometimes meaning that I have to drive for a long period of time, which that itself is kind of a problem in and of itself. But then again, when you're looking at someone who is primarily a filmmaker, not necessarily making as much money as back then this is basically just what you pretty much get here. But today is where I go ahead and make a big decision for the channel itself. It's also been quite a while since the last time I updated both the icon of the channel itself, and not to mention the background photos. So at some point I'm going to have to change them to something different. So I don't really know about you, but at some point in time I'm probably going to have to do a lot of other changes pretty much to my routine, so this way I won't have to worry quite as much. On the flip side though, Instagram's been getting bigger, Twitter's been getting bigger, followers are coming on in pretty well, but I don't really know what else to possibly say about this. So let me just put it straight with you. I will in fact be cutting down the episodes from many of my series as a matter of fact. What I'm going to be doing here from now on is that Gaming with Kaiju Force Neo, Facecam Specials Insurgents, The Enlightening Venture is going to be cut down from 98 episodes to only 88 episodes. And then I'm going to be having, well, maybe some more changes might need to be done to that soon. So let's also just say that The Enlightening Venture might actually have to be cut down to 78, though, considering the circumstances are a little higher than usual. So you know what? Let's just go ahead with that. I changed my mind here. 98 episodes of The Enlightening Venture to 78 episodes of The Enlightening Venture. And because I'm getting pretty close to that number, I'd say that one's going to be a little straightforward here. Then there's going to be films I should have talked about years ago. And that series is going to be cut down from 99 episodes to 81 episodes. And then we're also going to be going ahead with Hot Wheels Hilarity Under the Spotlight. And that series I plan on originally having 524 episodes. But now we're going to go ahead and change it to 405 episodes. And this is another case where I'm getting pretty close to it. So I suppose that these will be over and done in a jiffy. Meanwhile, I'm going to leave many of the others as they already are, as Survival of No Limits is something that I've been able to work on quite a bit now and get some more ideas left and right. So I should be able to at least complete the rest of its current season as originally planned. And then, of course, well, with many of the others, mainline Season 6 of GWK as well as GWK Leftovers. Leftovers is getting pretty close to ending as well, which it probably will be by tomorrow. So that way all 189 episodes can be uploaded pretty much. As for many others, pretty much, I will say that they're pretty much going to be left as is. Hot Wheels Hilarity DIY, however, is something that I'm unfortunately going to have to cancel altogether. Because I hardly have had a lot of time to get back on that series, and I was only able to get a few good ideas pretty much off the top of my head. So you know what? We're just going to end it here. DIY is officially canceled. Canceled, of course. Not cancel culture related canceled. Ever. Never in my life. Other than that, though, I will say that I should be doing alright from here on out. Under the Spotlight, films I should have talked about years ago, and The Enlightening Venture are three series that are going to have a lot of episodes cut down from them, mostly because of all of this new work that I've had. And the kind of work that I've already been having lately has been getting a little out of hand. So, at this point, let's just let it be known that this is basically what is going to happen here. Otherwise, as for any other things that are taking place, Unofficial Podiatry and Milestone Challenges are probably going to be sticking around for a little while longer. I might have to end those at some point as well, but until that happens, I guess there's not really a whole lot that I could probably do on that part. So, at this point, let's just say that the plans I have otherwise are going to be set in motion. I still do have a lot of other series, though, that I will be introducing. Hot Wheels Hilarity Mainline Season 6 is going to be showing up pretty soon on October 4th. And I'm more than certain that by that point in time, a lot of these other series that are currently running will be over and done with. Well, except of course for GWK Mainline Season 6 and Honest J No Wax Season 2, pretty much, just as a few examples. Then, of course, there are going to be some other things as well, so I'll be on the lookout for those when the time comes. But if you want to see more go down on my channel, make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side. I sincerely thank you for your understanding on all of this, especially with how harsh these times have been and how awful things have become lately. I got no reason to back down now, but to persevere and continue on forward with things as they are.